Welcome, everybody. We are back for the season finale of the Six Flags Show. Season finale of season 2.
Yep.
Opening day is upon us in just a few days. Caleb, how's your energy today?
It's fine.
Just in case, I've got a Bob Ross positive energy drink. If you want to drink a little bit so you're a little more energetic. All right.
Wow. I feel so energized.
All right. This is actually the second time we've recorded this. We recorded a video earlier, but our film got exposed. So, okay. Anyway, what's today's topic, Caleb? Attractions and rides and just anything we miss from Six Flags St. Louis. Stuff from years ago that have been erased from existence. So, what brought this topic on is I have found some old footage of me in 1983, 39 years ago at Six Flags. Now the quality's not good.
Oh yeah, it's 39 years ago.
Yeah. But take a look at this grainy old-time projector footage of a younger me at Six Flags St. Louis.
Alright, this is my sister and myself in the airplanes, which they still have airplanes. I don't know if they're the same ones, but you can see I'm in the white one right there. And here is the little kid roller coaster. That is my cousin David in the red and white shirt, and that is me waving with the blue hat on. And this was the roller coaster I remember right there where American Thunder is right now. Going around, and look at the outfit the staff member was in. And I don't remember this at all. And this looks like a crazy carnival ride where you just spin in a car. That's my sister, who's 2 at the time. Maybe not even 2. She's like not even 2 years old in this ride. I'm sure that's not safe, but it was 1983. And here is a completely sanitary ball pit right next to the log flume. You can see the log flume in the background. That's my sister. There goes the log. And I am jumping into the ball pit. And then here is a playground with a cannon in the background, which is bizarre. I don't remember this at all. But apparently they had a little playground over there somewhere. I do remember the kid merry-go-round. They had one of these up till around American Thunder time. And here is me driving the moon cars. And there I am on the regular carousel.
Wow. What'd you think of that, Caleb?
It was very wowie.
So, what I miss is a little kid's roller coaster. Obviously, I'm not going to be going on it, and Caleb's a little bit big for it now. But why doesn't Six Flags St. Louis have a kid's roller coaster? Did you see some of the other weird rides? They just don't have really a lot for the youngins these days. But I kind of miss that. Another thing I miss, and I'm going to go a couple before Caleb goes because I'm just a little bit older, and I've been around just a little bit longer. So besides the kid roller coaster, what I miss is the diving show. Did you know they had a diving show? It's where the Pandemonium is now. That was a swimming pool, and there were seats around it, and there was a big high dive, and it was fun, and I remember loving it as a kid. Right now they don't have anything even close to that entertaining. The diving show. I don't remember when it disappeared. I want to say maybe early 90s. I don't know. Also, I miss, and this is kind of simple, I miss Momo the Monster.
Who?
What is Momo the Monster, you ask? Caleb, I need you to take another drink because you're looking a little sluggish. Thank you. Positive energy. Wake up, Caleb. Positive energy helps us all.
Wow, that was amazing.
All right. Momo the Monster is basically a octopus carnival ride that you can find in every carnival. I don't know. It's not really special. I just like saying Momo the Monster. They actually have one of these at Six Flags Great America called the Lobster, which makes no sense because it's not a lobster. But
what is it?
it's basically a big octopus-style ride, and it used to be where the Sky Screamer is now. All right, Caleb. What's one of yours that you miss?
Oh. In my reading glasses. Scooby.
Scooby freaking Doo. Where are you? Over here! Scooby was removed to replace, was replaced by Justice League. And Six Flags right now, St. Louis has no boat rides. I mean, we're not talking about love for them, but any kind of dark boat rides. All the kids love this. I liked it. What did you miss about it, Caleb?
I remember liking it. And that's all that matters.
I miss the old smell. And when Caleb says Scooby, I don't think of Scooby. I don't think of Castaway Kids, which was before that. I don't think of Injun Joe, which is politically incorrect and was there when the park opened. I'm thinking of the Time Tunnel. That's what I'm thinking of. I remember loving it as a kid. It was basically just a boat ride, same course as Scooby, and I think there was just stuff through history to look at. I don't think it was anything special. But I do remember loving it. I remember the musty smell and all the gum people stuck up to the ceiling. You remember the gum?
No.
It's pretty gross. But Time Tunnel, Scooby, we miss. I'm going to go again. I'm going to say the bumper cars. Caleb, look up at the camera. Why don't you stop feeling so phthalo blue and feel a little more alizarin crimson? I'm going to say the bumper cars. This is where the boomerang is now. Why do we not have a bumper car? It's not it can't be too super expensive to put in. Can we get something back that's a fun carnival ride that I can actually do and nothing that spins? All right, Caleb, what do you got?
I have the tidal wave.
Tidal wave disappeared one day and never returned.
Yep.
Why? It wasn't very popular. It got you too wet that no one wanted to go on it because it would kind of ruined your day. But it was fun. What did you like about it?
I like the bridge.
The bridge.
Where the water would spray you.
That was the best part, standing on the bridge.
Yeah.
And it's been a gravel pit for about, 3 years now?
Yep, they haven't done anything. Hopefully they had like a roller coaster there or something.
Yep. What I miss at Six Flags St. Louis is the buffet that they would have for the meal plan, which I also miss the meal plan, even though we still have it. But the buffet out in where the picnic table area is now over by First Cone, gone. It went away for COVID. It has not returned. I don't think it's ever going to return. But what a deal. What a bargain. Bring back the buffet. If it's on the meal plan. All right, Caleb, what do you got?
I have the Colonel Cobb.
Colonel Cobb. Have you ever consumed a Cobb?
No.
No.
But I just imagine it tasting good.
Colonel Cobb's has not had corn
the
for
roasted corn.
At least 3 years probably.
And I like corn, so I really want to consume
How can you miss the Colonel Cobb if you've never had it? That's like me missing the amphitheater and I've never been in it.
Well,
but I mention it every video.
I'm just guessing that it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like corn.
Six Flags, can we bring back the corn?
Bring back the corn!
Like, you can't just name a restaurant or like a stand
Corn.
and not sell it. It's like going to McDonald's, but then they sell Whoppers. It just doesn't make sense.
I am going to bring up something. It's called the Chevy Show. Have you ever heard of something so crazy?
With the car dealership?
They would have a Chevy car parked out front. This is in that little theater that is right next to where Spinsanity is.
Oh, that place?
All it was just a little theater that's the same exact as it is now. There was a big screen, and it was like you were doing like a point of view on like roller coasters and stuff like that. Nowadays, you can go to YouTube and see any kind of POV on practically any ride. But back then, that was kind of fun because you would sit there and it'd make you feel like you were on a ride, and we loved it. And they don't use that thing for hardly anything. Sometimes they use it for Fright Fest, sometimes they use it for Holiday in the Park. I can't miss it yet because it hasn't been gone technically. I'm going also to say the old moon cars. Not that new disaster of moon cars that they modify when they put in American Thunder, but the old good moon cars where the track was like 3 or 4 times as long and it went over a bridge and under a bridge and it was great. Now that last monstrosity they had was the worst ride that's ever been created.
I mean, I like the part where you go under the ride. But that's
but the ride's like 20 seconds long, and they have about 4 cars, and it was awful. I'm glad it's gone, but they need something. They need a moon car. Anything else, Caleb?
Wait, do you want me to say mine or like?
Happy thoughts, Caleb. Happy thoughts.
All right, the Superman.
We do not have a drop tower right now. They ripped it down. Mm-hmm. They threw some kryptonite on it, and it came crashing down last year. I've heard it was too expensive to maintain. But man, another ride I could go on that's gone. Superman Tower
Even though
Power.
it was terrifying.
What was your favorite?
When you're at the very top.
The very top was scary. And the ride's nothing. You just go up and go down. That's it. But sitting there dangling for a few seconds, that was scary.
Yep.
That was scary. My turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. There was at least 2 of them. I remember one is where the Excalibur is, and then the other one I believe was over where like the wheelchair rental place is. They had arcades, and now they have a little tiny one over there by the Joker. But they had a real decent size. At least it probably wasn't that big, but as a kid I remember it being big. It was like a pretty decent sized arcade. Right there in the middle of the park, and I just remember it was always crowded and fun and whatever. Bring back that arcade, please. They won't, because they have a little tiny one. Also, I miss Fright Fest when they used to have IPs like Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers. Back in the olden times, before they just did generic Fright Fest, they used to have actual like people you've heard of. Instead of just now, they just have like spiders and clowns and just generic monsters.
The clowns are cool.
They are, but they used to have like Freddy and Jason, and they'd be roaming around, and you'd be on Thunder River, and they'd be out there in the middle. And then one year they were in the time tunnel. It was cool, but now I believe Universal owns the rights for that for Halloween, so we'll never see that again. We're back to generic characters. Stop looking down and look at the camera. All right, Caleb.
All right, my last one, the Mardi Gras.
The Mardi Gras Festival.
Mardi Gras.
They only had it for 2 years. That was fun. They had a parade. What was your favorite part?
The voodoo chips.
The voodoo chips and the sausage on a stick. But they had a parade. You got beads. You got beignets, which weren't that great. But I thought it was fun.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember...
They only did it for 2 summers. And
I just remember
it
having a fun time.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see, do I have anything else? I'm going to say the Bugs Bunny Empire Theater, or whatever it's called, over there by Batman. What?
I didn't fart, dude.
That was the couch.
Yeah, it was my foot doing this.
I was like, what was that noise?
I was doing this.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is getting graphic. The theater, I believe it's called the Empire Theater, over by Batman. They used to have like a Looney Tunes show in there. What happened to that? It's been missing for several years now. They hardly ever use that except for during the holidays. Why do they not have a Looney Tunes show? Why, Six Flags? Why? I also miss the cat climb. Do you have any idea what a cat climb is?
I'm guessing you climb on stuff.
It was basically out in the little kid section, over by where American Thunder is now. It was just basically a rope, like a little, they called it a cat climb. I believe it was like Sylvester. You can climb up this rope thing and then go down a slide. That was it. It was fun. I loved it as a kid. I miss it. Now they have like a playground that's been closed for 2 years, but who knows. I think that might be it. The attractions that I miss, Caleb miss, we'll never see them return. What are some old attractions that you miss? Now I haven't been around, I wasn't around in the 70s. Well, I was, but I wasn't remembering the last part of the 70s. So I don't know the old attractions. Like the mule go round and the petting zoo and the puppet show and stuff like that. I do miss the jet scream. If you remember writing that, let me know. But I think that'll do it for the final episode of Six Flags Show.
Yep.
If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe.
And blah, blah, blah.
May the adventure continue. We'll see you at Six Flags.
Yep.